Hey, it's nighttime again. I've done this several times, so please don't get mad. See the trees, there's the moon, lights, everything else. Anyway, let's get to this. This video is about a theory called what makes Steven's shield so unique and strong. Well, to put it simply, let's go backwards. His shield, when it shot from his very body, episode 1 just completely destroyed everything. And that was just him using, very basic of his power. Now, tells you in actuality one little shooting. Energy from the very beginning. But when we go on to fight, when he fights Jasper, she just grabs that thing and breaks it in half like it's nothing when he throws it, right? Well, think about it like this. I believe that shield was not meant to be bent by somebody or grabbed or whatever. That shield was designed specifically to be thrown out and to hit her, and that's it. Therefore, it focused its power and energy, and to be on a float would be strong, which was really just Steven throwing it, and that energy his gem used to force up. But anyway, the power that was used to make it was probably focused in the dang edges, so it could hit her with maximum force and do maximum damage from the edges. The edges do use extra energy, do extra power damage. Now, but Steven's not more. He wasn't going to. He was planning on attacking her, but he didn't want to really hurt her. But yeah, he didn't want to kill her or anything or destroy her body. Is it bad or something? I don't know. But anyway. When I say I don't know, I mean he was holding back forever. Because if he wasn't, he was put more force into it. Now, I don't say that size necessarily means the strength of the shield. Now, I think the amount of energy he puts into each, you could say, molecule of heat, molecule of the energy, how compact the energy within the shield is. Now, the compaction of the energy probably determines the power, density of the how strong it is. Now, if you notice when he uses a big shield, he doesn't use it for small things, to block a small object. He always uses it to block something big. Now, he uses a small one when he wants to block something small. Now, this means that more than likely it all determines on the size of the object. Now, the size of the object or the width of it or whatever does not always necessarily mean the toughness. Now, we can look at when he used a small shield and completely destroyed all the water clones back in one of the way far back episodes of Lapis for that. Now, when she threw a dang water attack, when that person used a water attack against him, it completely destroyed everything around, just from the vibration energy that was released from her hitting the shield. That's the amount of energy he used. He poured a lot of energy into that shield because he was willing to use that thing. He didn't want it breaking. Now, he might not realize this, but it's more like a second nature thing when it creates the shield. Unlike the others, I think he naturally determines how much energy to put in there, second nature. Probably due to his mother being, a gem that could do it. Or that did by her second nature. Anyway, but I don't think the others can. And this also stems from probability of, unlike Pearl and possible all the other gems, normal gems, she does not have a limited amount of shields in there. As she needs them, she creates them, or she created them. Which means as Steven needs them, he creates them shields. So as long as he has enough energy to make a shield, he will be able to. He's not limited by the number of spears. Basically, if you broke that shield, that ain't gonna hurt him. all that's going to do is say, okay, I lost my energy, which he already lost because it was meant to be thrown, and just to disappear afterwards, and just to disperse without, non-violently. Now, this means he does not have a limit on how many weapons he has, which probably gives Pearl a big disadvantage, because if a GM knows exactly how many spears or weapons that Pearl has, a Pacific Pearl has, or all the Pearls, maybe it's average Pearls that has that amount, they could just easily dodge them and break them, or just dodge them and break them, because Pearls are going to try to use the same ones. Or they're going to summon another one or two and use them to distract you while they absorb the thing one back in. Now, which tells you they have to be conservative about their weapons. Steven does not. What Steven is right now, it does not about how many shields he used, but that's only because he does not have the power to constantly make them like his mother. He's only, like I said in the past video, he only has a very, very small fraction. Well, I said drop. He had like the smallest drop possible out of like 100 to 1,000 gallons or so, which I know is over exaggeration, but you get the drift. Basically, he's barely tapped to any of his mother's energy. But yeah, that is all due to him just straight up being, powerful and by nature because of his mother was. Now, that's pretty much it about the show. Well, also, Steven that's not the only thing about the show that makes it unique. Another thing that makes it unique is how it's designed. Okay. The shield is designed to be, by nature, to be designed ground and smooth and stuff. Now, when you look at shields like that, most shields back in the day were made with big ginormous bumps on the front and little bumps there, or just straight up curved to be long. All these shields were made for specific things. Okay, like Vikings or normal kingdoms, when they had the big bumps, they was made to boom somebody and the girl or chest, whoever, knock the crap out of them so they could slice them and to be able to block. Now, this gave a good attack advantage for close range, but it was not good at flying, was hovering or being slung. At least not as good as Stevens, because Stevens does not have a bump, but it's curved. You could say like Captain America's. Make it and how thin it is, allowing to fly, be thrown far, far distances with very much ease, because how light it is. Two is how tough it is and everything else. But anyway, it weighs just enough to be thrown at good force. Now, the weight of it probably is determined as it's being shot. But anyway, what I'm saying is, this makes it extremely dangerous to be thrown with and to be everything else. And unlike the big tall ones that were short, they couldn't be thrown because they're not, aerodynamic at all. And then things are just meant to be bashed against somebody, or bashed into and break their forces, like in the Roman Empire or so. So soldiers behind them could go in and stab all the enemies and kill them. Now, which we know Steve is not, and neither was his naturally killing type or destroying type. This shows that his shield is not only meant to defeat somebody, but it's not really designed just to straight up kill somebody like Captain America's shield. It was not designed exactly to kill. It was designed to block and defend against attacks, while Captain America did the rest. And yeah, it can attack, but it's not necessarily designed to kill. It's more designed to defend and to, subdue an opponent or whatever, or daze him until he gets to him. Well, that's it. Please like and subscribe if you like this. Comment, share. See you next time.